Welcome back to Get Work. It's your boy Jarrett, hanging out here with my boy Ian. How's it going on this Tuesday there, brother?
Oh man, doing good, doing good. Got a few of our videos out over the last couple days, so doing pretty well.
For anybody who's watching and hadn't checked out our YouTube channel, go check out our YouTube channel. Ian's been working up the goodness on some videos, getting like a true to form editor and shit.
Don't get the hopes up, man. I mean,
see, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah,
man.
No,
it's looking good.
It's actually, I would say that I'm polishing my video editing skills, but you can't polish something you didn't have. So I am inventing them and learning them. So as you will see, yeah. But no, definitely, please go check them out. Like, share, subscribe.
But by hitting like, it still helps the almighty algorithm. All hail to the algorithm. Yes.
Evil, baby.
Exactly. What the hell are we doing, man?
Tonight, we haven't leveled up a character in months. So let's start with one that you know and one that I've never played. So I've always talked about playing a Reaver. Never played a Reaver. So I'm going to start by playing a Reaver. You are going to play a character that's near and dear to your heart. One of your originals, but he's going to be coming up from scratch. So syncopate to your last heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Little shout out to one of the original
old school
Jarrett characters. What all of that is to say is Jarrett's going to play a minstrel tonight. So you're going to start from scratch. And he plays them a little bit differently than... I always hesitate to say differently than they're supposed to be played, because I mean, when it comes down to, you play your character the way you want to play. What are you most comfortable doing? What are you the best at? What's the thing that has the most fun? What do you have the most fun doing? Things like that. And I don't mean just you. I mean, anyone in the audience, that type of thing. That's kind of always, you want to have fun. It's a game. You're supposed to have fun doing it. When it becomes a chore, maybe switch characters. But you play them a little bit differently. So tell us about that a little bit.
Well, I think especially in PvE, I played them a little bit different. I think RVR played them pretty, because I think I probably played a little bit more like RVR in PvE. Because in a lot of cases, in PvE, if someone was playing a minstrel, back when we were especially early on playing, they were either soloing, they'd have a pet, they'd have their pet, and then they were kind of soloing with the pet, or they were effectively a mana battery. And I always played mine closer up into the mix.
Mm-hmm.
And I was always kind of in the fight with folks, and also doing a lot of stuff around with sync. What I would be doing was I would just kind of start picking off, because I played a Saracen thrust minstrel, so I had a lot of bleeds and stuff available to me. And so I'd be kind of hitting multiple mobs, especially if we had a big pack of mobs together. I'd be popping those off to get the bleeds going. Mm-hmm. And then I would help fight through, and then popping my DDs to kind of help finish things off. Especially I'd try and find the one with the lowest health, the mob with the lowest health, and use my DDs to finish them off, and then rinse and repeat, just trying to finish off the lower mobs. But also at the same time, I always play, in PvE especially, I always play my camera way out and almost kind of top down ready, so I can see. So what would happen is, if a mob peeled off, I'd pop that stun on it, especially if, say, like we were talking earlier, a lot of times for necro camps or necros, death site necros, popping that power tap, old school necro, and was doing that power tap pull, they would peel mobs off tanks left and right. And so I was kind of using that, because then if the biggest thing was, if the necro could just get enough shots off, it wouldn't be too hard for them to clear it. But if you miss, you miss one of them, then the mob would get close, and then it could be a bit problematic. So that stun would help the necro just finish it off.
Let's get out there and start like showing, seeing some of it. I mean, we won't see it for a little bit, but
yeah, especially this early on,
here,
it's
this should be an interesting duo.
Well, especially for you playing Reaver, because I think you're gonna have a lot of fun with Reaver. I got a Reaver to 50 as well, so I at least know the class to a certain extent. It's been a while, and it was, God, by then it was probably my 4th or 5th 50 way back when it first came out by then, and then
only people that have played Dark Age for a long time will get that, so I apologize that anyone that's new to the game. Back in our day when we first started playing the game, no, honestly, when you first started playing 0102, it took forever to level. I mean, when I say forever, it was, if you played every night, a lot, maybe a month. I mean, maybe.
You were really able to push and really like doing it effectively and efficiently. Then sure, you could get it done in maybe a month. I mean,
yeah, but
it kind of just
the key word is maybe.
I mean, you really have to be pushing, and again, like really know the key spots. Yeah, see now you're hitting off all the. You got more fun toys to play with right now than I do.
Yeah, I have Instas. I'm pretty excited about Instas.
Wait till I get my DDs.
Characters that have those that I'm leaning toward.
Wait till I get my DDs.
Lexi, deep down, I just want to do that because it really bugs Jarrett for me to kill something faster than him wants to. Without him even getting a shot in. He didn't even get to smack something. He was
smacked a couple of them.
Caster.
I smacked a couple of them.
No, that's true.
Especially once they even give you a flexible weapon to start. Oh, they did. Okay, good.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to use it yet.
That's really the big thing there is...
First time playing a Reaver. And of course, this is going to really matter at level 3, I think I am. So, what am I looking at? So I've got Slash, Crush, Thrust. Obviously, I know those are pretty standard as far as Dark Age goes. So Thrust is obviously what I'm gonna go with, or Flexible, or do I do both?
You want to do flexible. You want to do flexible.
Dual what? Okay.
You don't need the double spec into any of the other lines.
Okay. That's what I was kind of going down that road.
I mean, maybe there might be some specialized builds out there that people might play around with and get some really cool stuff out of Thrust, potentially, I would think, or Slash. But really, Flexible is like kind of the core unique weapon line to the class, right? Okay, so no, you do not have to spec into a secondary weapon line for your flexible weapons. So your flexible weapons, you can use multiple. You have like slashing damage and crushing damage, and there might be a piercing equivalent. I know there's like a slashing and a crushing, but either one, that you use that more to take advantage of the weaknesses that the armor has that you're fighting. But you don't have to. You can ignore the original 3 spec lines. Really.
Gotcha.
Cool. Because especially for that 50 flex style, Leviathan, which is a rear style, it's nasty. It's just nasty.
All right, so looking forward to getting there.
Yeah, that is just so. Spoilers, you're going to be going predominantly. You're going to be going like full weapon more often than not, and then you'll still get the 40s on your but I think it's called spirit rending, soul rending, which is your magic line.
Okay. Shit it. So Jarrett and I, just a little behind the scenes, Jarrett and I were debating whether we were both going to run Minstrel or, kind of who was going to play what. Really, the only reason I want to play Minstrel is because of the DDs. I like to have the Insta DDs.
You like some double Ds?
Yeah, I like those double Ds.
I need to buy a drum. Okay, so I'm just gonna buy a blue drum for now. Don't need to be fancy. Just need to give me.
Man, come on! You can't get a blue drum. You need to get that hot pink one. Go with what was the guy? I forgot. Shoot, I forgot his name that fast. I was getting ready to say it from the last stream.
I can't remember his name, but that hot pink elf nightshade.
Yeah, there you go.
Like I said, man,
you gotta get that new hotness.
Dude was like I said, dude was stepping out and he didn't care.
He was fabulous.
All right, so I will stick to you.
Cool. And all right, we're heading to Black Fang.
Black Fang. Yep.
Yeah.
But me with my whole whopping 144% speed.
There you go. Okay, so that really threw me for a second. we were running up here, right? And we ran through the archer practice area. So I'm running and all of a sudden see an arrow fly by. My nature was to spin around to go look to see incoming, I was like, oh wait, never mind.
Speaking of
something that's happening. I got the little red things that shoot out now. That will, I think we both know, gonna pull something that we don't intend.
You definitely, you got to be very judicious with the usage of those things. Especially around.
See, this is where my caster instincts will come in.
Especially like as far as like the main thing, especially like that throwing the wrong mob. That luckily it's not that huge of an AOE. The big one is oh yeah, now we got to kill Black Fang. There it is. On it. There we go. CC, like mezzes and stuff like that. Like that's where you got to really watch it out in RVR, or even like groups if you pulled a bunch of mobs and someone like your minstrel managed to mezz a bunch of them.
Talk to Bob. Hey, put some of this stuff actually on too. The weapon, the
gear.
The gear that we're getting. Notice that may help things. For anybody that hasn't played or is new to Dark Age and just in general, the Dark Age of now on live. We're on the live servers, by the way.
Yep.
Anyone that hasn't, leveling is much faster, way faster. They bring you into this kind of starter area, and basically when we leave here, we'll be about 11 or 12. You can kind of stretch it out a little bit, maybe
kind of push it to 14. I think I think
kind of. It's not quite. You won't get quite there, but you'll be pretty close. But either way, it's much faster, and it does also give you a chance to kind of learn the game, learn your skills a little bit, walking in. The downside of leveling super fast is you don't get time with your character to really learn all the ins and outs. So
this is where you got to kind of, it's where you get into the BGs and really kind of start to figure out what's what.
All right. Got that.
Space?
This guy should be. No, this is the one.
Oh no, we got to get the Treb. This is where we got to right click the Treb and then
right.
Pop
yeah,
out.
That's it. Yep.
I kept right clicking and thinking I was going to be able to.
Okay, so I did at least remember that this part right here, he is, I think, over this way. Pull up the map.
Yeah, northwest. Which is officially north left.
Yeah, north left.
When in doubt, go north left.
Always. We get credit for one.
Got credit for 1 century.
Okay. But I just wasn't paying attention to this to see if anything popped up.
So then we got to get 1 more century, I believe, and then
Basically, we can kill these in any sort of order.
Right. I just want to get my stun.
Yeah.
That's when I start trolling people. It's like,
we'll find out.
did you not get the credit?
I didn't on the this
Okay,
guy.
yep. Yeah, I just got, that's weird. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just got it too. Like maybe we had to kill the sentries first, then kill the Huskarl.
I think that's new because I always just went in and just killed everything. And went from
You
there.
just always kind of lucked out.
And I always just got, it was just like,
sometimes
okay.
the Huskarls can be kind of, it's weird that we found like.
They're hard to find. It's usually
yeah.
All right, so Commander. There you are.
Yeah, this is the one where, and like your range on those
I did my
things
little
are
jump,
pretty
my
decent.
little jump trick.
Yeah, you got quite a bit of a decent amount of range on those EDs of yours, those life taps, and that's the other thing too, because they're like life taps, so you can use them to your benefit.
So these are okay. So one that I have is cold. What is this one? Takes 5 spirit, and the attacker is healed for 60. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. But yeah, the tutorial area right here, it once you've done it a few times, it is complete muscle memory. You just go here, go kill Black Fang, run across the water, do a few things, come back, run down this road, go over to the castle, kill stuff, rinse, repeat. Actually, don't repeat. You just rinse. No repeating.
I was pouring a drink.
Speaking of drink, have you seen? We were about to talk about it just before the stream started, and then, well, the stream was about to start, so we decided to talk about it. Have you seen these new Cokes? I'm gonna open it up just to see what it is exactly. I don't know if I have that set on the screen or not, but
I have not seen that.
But this is a blue. First off, this is Coca-Cola, and it's a blue can. So right off the top, we're kind of going down a weird road. And no, we're not paid for this, but Coca-Cola, if you'd like me to be, I'd appreciate the call.
Hashtag not a sponsor. Hashtag always looking for sponsors.
Always looking for sponsors. Anyhow, so it's called Dream World Limited Edition. It's called Dream Flavor. I think that's the part that worried me the most. So I'm gonna give this a shot.
Especially since certain stuff's legal in Virginia now.
Huh?
Especially since certain stuff's legal in
Dream
Virginia.
flavored, boy. Woo! It's gonna be a different kind of stream.
Might be why I don't see it in Idaho.
I'm just saying, this is a new one, so we'll see how this goes. Okay.
Fresh cut
So first
grass
off,
flavor.
it smells like fruit. I'm trying to figure out which fruit. Sort of like peach. This is odd. Let me just tell you that now.
Passion fruit, man. It's passion fruit.
Honestly, passion fruit was the other one that I was thinking of. It's like it's in that passion fruit. All right, well, we're about to find out. Let's see what this thing is. Not horrible. This is clearly something you're supposed to mix with. Very
there
clearly.
you go. There you go.
It's not. It almost tastes like dragon fruit isn't quite the flavor. It's almost like I put peach schnapps. That's more of the flavor I'm leaning toward it tasting like. It's like I have peach schnapps in Coke. Not quite super strong like that, but that's sort of where it was heading.
Huh.
Not bad. Weirdly enough. I was expecting that to be, when I opened it and smelled fruit, and I was like, okay, this is going down we're spiraling fast here. So we're gonna give it a shot here. We'll see how it
Dream World. Okay, so let's look at this. What does
I was gonna say? Go look it up.
what does Coca-Cola Dream World flavor actually taste like? Most released Coca-Cola cream flavor supposedly tastes like space. I'm sorry. There's Coca-Cola Starlight, which supposedly tastes like space. Spoiler: it's sweeter than a Pixie Stick milkshake. Dream World is possibly the coolest concept, the flavor of a dream, and it is definitely the coolest label. It's teal with the funky Salvador Dali-esque design, with a flying futuristic fish, upside down cloud, and Coca-Cola cursive logo sailing out what looks like what looks like a church window. I'm just trying to read through all this.
That's kind of accurate.
Now.
I got to tell you, this is kind of accurate.
Okay, so here we go, because this is so much help. Here's what I came up with. Maybe if you had a party and you made a huge bowl of fruit punch and then accidentally dropped a splash of Coke into it, that's what Dream World tastes like. I can't identify what fruit is in the drink, but there's definitely like a Carmen Miranda's hat-inspired tropical fruit edge.
See? I'm glad I'm not the only one, because I'm sitting here like, I'm usually pretty good. Like, I like cooking. I'm really good with like flavors and taste and things like that.
But I asked my teen daughter to try and nail down the fruit, and her instant response was yellow Tic Tacs.
Hey, Pradine, how you doing, buddy? It's
Fred! Holy crap!
My goodness!
Call off the ATB, ladies and gentlemen.
It took a dream. Maybe the Dream Coke is stronger than I thought.
Maybe it is.
There's something else in here.
It made our dreams come true.
Is that? My goodness.
So you like so let me ask you, Pred. Very important question. It's for science. Did Starlight Coke taste like space? Like I said, it's this is important research we're doing here, because we're serious scientists and whatnot.
You had to add an additive to put in to make it taste like space.
I thought I read somewhere that space tasted like rum, as it should, sir, as it should.
I would like to say I've never wanted to go to space more.
not just any rum, that like Kraken dark rum.
Oh, hey. No, see, I got bad memories off that. I remember bad stuff off that.
Oh, man, it was so good going down. Oh, I think it did.
I can't really swear to it that you were there, but I think you were. I'm pretty sure you were there.
You thought it was like the Coke flavor. It tasted like Golden Grams. Like, oh man. Yeah, okay, I've got to see. I am
intrigued.
I have to check this out. I wonder if these are like national, or if they're doing kind of maybe like regional, like they're like cycling through, and maybe it's
like they're doing the Lays thing. Remember Lays would do the chips? I actually like that. I love when they do that. Some of the flavors are god awful, but that's the point.
They're throwing it up against the wall and see what sticks, and then
heck yeah. But some of them were really, really good. The ones that I could never figure out how it could taste like a cheeseburger, which sounds terrible, like chips that taste like cheeseburgers sound like a horrible idea. I will grant you. The Doritos, I want to say it was Doritos. They did like a late night cheeseburger or something like that. I can't remember the exact name. And it was good. And somehow truly tasted like a cheeseburger. And I mean all of the flavors at random. It wasn't like you put it in and it was like, oh, it tastes everything together. No, you would taste the pickles and you would taste the onion occasionally.
Oh, and you would remember taste those pickle chips.
And it was all mixed into the. It was like they had the flavor crystals that all melted at a different rate, so that you got a little bit of, you got a cheese, like you bit into a cheeseburger. And this time I got tomato and pickle with, the burger flavor. And next time I got a little bit more ketchup and mustard flavor. And it was actually really
the ketchup ones. That's right. I remember those too.
Yeah. Well, no, this was one that had it all. It was the same.
It was almost like a hot dog or a hamburger, kind of like.
It was late night cheeseburger. I want to say it was called. I can't swear to that, but it was something like that.
See, because you were talking about, because I remember seeing one, and I don't know if it was exactly Lay's, but I remember seeing like chips that had
those
like
Doritos.
Oh, those Doritos you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it might have been Lays then. Anyway, they had like the pickle flavored ones.
Yeah.
And they had like the ketchup flavored ones and different stuff.
They had a Philly cheesesteak. They had a Philly cheesesteak one. I'm starting to get hungry, by the way. I just like to point that out just from talking about.
See, this is why I keep my healthy it's like healthy Chex Mix. It's like,
oh, there you go.
Cheese and some nuts and some lean meat and stuff in here to try and like not get like too fat. But I got to fit in my tux, man. I gotta like.
I was just gonna say, you got a wedding coming up. There's a wedding coming up that both of us need to fit in tuxes for.
I gotta fit in that. I gotta fit in the tux for my boy's wedding.
Yeah.
But Pred, I don't know if you know, Ian's getting married, man. And second of all, get your ass on Dark Age.
Oh man, yeah, it's a good time to hop in. I mean, we're doing one of the starter levels.
We're mucking around, just kind of playing around with some new classes. Well, new for him, oldie for me.
Yeah, new for me. Yeah.
So I'm playing it a slightly different way.
I'm playing as a Reaver. I've never played as a Reaver.